guys, welcome back to my channel, the one and only place where you can learn Chinese in a fun and efficient way. For today's video, I prepared top 5 TV series for Chinese beginner learners. In this series, I also will bring out the TV series for intermediate learners and also advanced learners. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification. Please stick to the end because I will show you where you can find these resources, how you can find them on your own. Now let's jump into the video. Let's start with my number 1 recommendation. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is that for the beginner learner, the best learning material is actually the children's cartoons. I know it sounds silly, but actually the children's cartoons are designed to teach children how to speak. Thus, the grammar, the speaking, the pronunciation is perfect. It's very easy to understand, it's easy to repeat, it's easy to follow. And also at this stage of learning, you probably don't have a huge vocabulary. If you jump straight into more complicated TV shows, you will feel very defeated. Okay, but that being said, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't watch other TV shows, adult TV shows, for just fun or like a background noise. You can absolutely choose whatever genre that you like. There are loads of great TV shows on Netflix, on YouTube. If you search Chinese TV shows, they literally pop up thousands of them. But for complicated TV shows, I just want you to enjoy it. I don't want you to focus on learning or try to understand even. Just put them in the background, make them like a background noise and create this language atmosphere. Like pretend that you are in China, that's it. You don't have to worry about anything. But to actually learn something, you use children cartoon. So for today's recommendation, 5 of them are actually the children's cartoons. Now let's start with my top 1 recommendation. Okay, so the first thing, I'm not gonna lie, it is probably the best learning material ever in this world. It is Peppa Pig. Well, Peppa Pig with the Chinese voiceover. I call this a Chinese learning Bible for beginners because till this day, I still use this to teach my students. It's just so good. Okay, so the reason why I recommend this so much is first, it is produced by the Western company so that the story actually make a lot of sense to a lot of students who are not originally from China because the culture difference is huge. And if you watch the cartoon and you don't really know what's going on there, if you can't get the point, you're probably just gonna lose interest and then give up already. So the first thing is that you can actually understand from the pictures, you know. The second thing is that the voiceover is perfect. The pronunciation is perfect. The grammar is perfect. The translation is perfect. And it's so easy to follow. The sentence is very short, very sweet, and it's very easy to follow. Okay? So the third reason why I recommend this so much is that so this one actually is so popular in China. So with the Chinese voiceover videos, they do have English subtitle and Chinese subtitles. See where I'm going with this? So you actually have to watch 3 times with 1 clip. First time, watch it with the Chinese subtitle. Second time, watch it with the English subtitle. And the third time, without subtitle. Do this every single day, and after 3 months, you know what? Come back to this video and comment how much you have improved.
城堡。
今天佩奇和乔治要去一座城堡里玩。
城堡里有什么我们可以玩的，妈妈？
让我来瞧瞧旅游指南上怎么说的。
那么城堡里好玩吗？还是会觉得很无聊呢？
会很好玩的。
能看到穿着盔甲的骑士吗？
乔治喜欢穿着盔甲的骑士。
这可不一定，乔治。也许我们还能看到龙呢。
Now let's move on to the next one. So the second recommendation for you is the Teletubbies. Yes, I know, Teletubbies, the Chinese voiceover Teletubby. It's called 天线宝宝. 天线宝宝. Now this one is even easier than the Peppa Pig. So if you are a complete beginner, this one should be your starting point. It's very, very easy to follow. You can definitely understand most of the conversation they have. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. Okay, so the next recommendation, the third, is 大头儿子小头爸爸大头儿子小头爸爸 Now this one is a Chinese cartoon. Relatively speaking, it's a little bit more difficult because it is in the Chinese logic, Chinese culture perspective. So this one is a little bit more difficult than the previous two. But the language is quite simple. They are still using very, very basic daily conversation vocabulary. So it should be a great listening material. The next one started to get a little bit more difficult. It's called 喜羊羊和灰太狼喜羊羊和灰太狼 This one is about a story between a bunch of sheep and a wolf who want to eat all the sheep but never get it. It's kind of like Tom and Jerry, but a Chinese version. This one is slightly difficult because the content is more mature. So for example, I watch it, it's more on the adult side. So if you hate stupid children cartoon, you can watch 喜羊羊和灰太狼 This one will be more entertaining. Okay?
如果找到的话，那就太美妙了。睡着了，样子也很像啊。难道这就是传说中的昏睡果吗？不会这么巧吧？这真是昏睡果呀！
各位同学，狼有28只牙齿，其中4只是尖尖的，学名叫犬齿。它们就是利用这几只牙来咬羊的。
Okay, so the last recommendation I have for our beginners is 樱桃小丸子樱桃小丸子 This one is still a cartoon, but this one is more like an adult cartoon. So we have this girl called 小丸子 and the story happens in her family, with her friends, in her school life, and so on. The cartoon reminds me of Japanese movies that can warm your heart, make you smile. It's very cozy, very slow pace, but it will make you feel very, very calm every time you watch it. So this one is a great listening and practicing material for you. It is a little bit more complicated than the previous 4, but this one is very, very interesting and very cozy to watch.
爷爷，你在啊？
小丸子，你回来了。
爷爷，你手上有没有奶奶年轻时候的照片呀？
奶奶的，找一找，应该会有一些吧。
能不能让我看看？
让我看看。哇，这个婴儿是爸爸，
好可爱！这么可爱的小宝宝怎么变成了现在这样？
奶奶看起来好年轻
啊。但是，我还以为会是多漂亮的大美人呢。
Okay, so that is my 5 recommendation for our beginners. But again, bear in mind, this is only the learning material, by which I mean that if you want to have a clip, you want to listen and you want to write down vocabulary, and then you want to understand whatever they're saying, this is a great practice material. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't watch other Chinese TV series just for fun or just for get used to the Chinese sound. In that case, you can watch whatever that you like. actually I'm going to bring more and more TV shows that I recommend for different purpose as well. So again, make sure that you subscribe and also turn on the notification bell. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about how to actually find these resources. I will link every single recommendation in my description down below, so you can simply go to my description and then click on the link, and then it will take you to the channels. Most of them are from YouTube. But if you want to do some research, if you want to watch other Chinese cartoons, it's very, very simple. You basically go to YouTube and type in Chinese cartoon. That's it. Or even better, if you know the Chinese name of the cartoon, put them in the YouTube search, and then you will have most of the Chinese cartoon. In my next video, I will introduce you top 5 best TV series for intermediate learners. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.